Elephants are the defining symbol of Thailand. But sadly, most of these great beasts are in captivity, with only an estimated 500 remaining in the country's wild spaces. This is the Boone Lot Elephant Sanctuary, tucked away in a quiet Sukhothai village in Thailand. It's a safe and natural home for rescued and retired elephants, who are allowed to roam and interact freely within 500 acres of forested land. 12 elephants live here on these idyllic grounds, all rescued from horrific circumstances and all with sad stories. Like this female, Pang Dor, who is around 30 years old, with a very obvious injury to her leg. As a calf, she was walked through heavily touristed streets in Thailand to help her mahout beg for money. Once she was large enough, she was sold to a trekking camp like this one and forced to give groups of adults long rides, despite having a broken front leg. The injury only got worse when she was sold again, this time into the illegal logging trade. That's where the founder of the Boone Lot Elephant Sanctuary, Katherine Connor, found her. And Pang Dor, whose name means lucky star, finally saw her luck change. Originally from England, Katherine stumbled into elephant conservation while backpacking through Thailand in 2005. Although she'd fallen in love with the elephants, she found herself disappointed by the profit-driven elephant conservation and tourism industry.
When I was travelling around Thailand, I went to all the camps and the sanctuaries that were recommended in the guidebooks. And everywhere I went, I could see hundreds of happy tourists, everybody laughing, and I saw hundreds of miserable elephants. Elephants with blood spots on their foreheads, elephants in chains, elephants with massive wooden chairs on their backs, no shelter, no food, no water, and I could feel that these elephants were very unhappy. So in a way it was incredible to me that a country like Thailand did not have one single facility that actually put the elephants first. So that kind of gave me the fire in my tummy to do it.
Through online fundraising platforms, Katherine started her own sanctuary, which she named after the first elephant she rescued, Boone Lot. Now in its 8th year, the Boone Lot Sanctuary is leading the way for a new breed of elephant conservation centres, focusing on the elephants' welfare and well-being, not profit. And the small size of the sanctuary benefits the elephants too. This is Wasana. Her foot was badly injured after she stood on a landmine, and her owners continued to beat her and force her to work. Rescued by Katherine and her team, Wasana now needs daily treatment.
She has to have foot baths every day to protect her foot and prevent it from getting infected. You know, if she was in a camp or a place where there were 30, 40, 50 elephants, she might slip by 2 days, 3 days without having that treatment, and then that foot would become infected and it would eventually kill her. But here, because we keep things so small and so concentrated, we know we can take the time every single day and concentrate on Wasana and her foot.
There are many elephant centres in Thailand that claim to be sanctuaries, but in reality are nothing more than tourist attractions. As a tourist, it's possible to stay at Boone Lot, but it carries a hefty price tag, and you won't find any elephant back riding here. Instead, visitors pitch in with all the chores, like gathering food and hosing off the elephants on a hot day.
I am really positive about the future of captive elephants in Thailand. There is definitely a movement happening. There are more and more people wanting a more ethical experience. There are more people wanting to walk with the elephants, not ride them. They want to connect with the elephants. And the fact is you can't do that if you climb up a ladder, jump on its back, ride it around for 20 minutes and get off again. How are you going to make that bond? So I can see in the future camps stopping the shows, stopping the riding, offering more eco-friendly experiences, and I think it's going to be huge for tourism in Thailand.
The sanctuary is definitely doing big things for the elephants that live there. Each animal has its own mahout, and even here, Katherine is doing things differently. She refuses to use bull hooks, the traditional method of goading elephants into submission.
In Thai culture has a very spiritual focus. The mahouts really do believe that if an elephant is going to charge them, the hook will save them, it will protect them. It's the way that they've managed elephants in Thailand for hundreds and hundreds of years. And it was something that we had to phase out very gradually.
For elephants that come from such traumatic backgrounds, this is essential. And the biggest success story here is Pangdor, the abused elephant with the broken leg. Without the bull hooks, and with lots of care, she's thrived here at the sanctuary. At first terrified of humans and aggressive, she's undergone a huge transformation.
Now, she's a little butterfly. She's so gentle and she's affectionate. She approaches people. So, for me, out of all the elephants that we have here, she really is a shining example because she's learnt to forgive. You know, all her abuse was caused by us. You know, I mean, that's amazing.
The elephants at this sanctuary are the lucky ones, and there are still thousands of them out there being abused on a daily basis. But there is something that can be done.
The thing that I urge people to do is put the animal first, put the elephant first, put the horse first, put the monkey first, put the tiger first. You know, these are all wild animals. They should not be in these captive situations where we're able to climb on top of them, lie on top of a tiger and have our photo taken. It's wrong.